Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. The clock just turned from 4:23 to 4:24, which is the King and Queen of Wands this year and next year. And the 4 is the Emperor, of course. So, and it's all about that control energy of learning how to control your passions with the King and Queen of Wands. Just before I started your read, Sagittarius, my little girl was getting all excited and her energy was all over the place. She was jumping up and around and dancing, so I guess that's your energy. Scorpio is about Halloween, but that wasn't your energy at all. She was definitely a little bit rambunctious and just, yeah, really excited to jump all over the place and dance. So let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius, this October 2023 going into November. We are setting the tone with the Shaman Dreams Oracle, and we're doing both Rider-Waite decks for the main read and the clarifiers, and we have the messages of love at the end, okay? My iPad's been acting up a little bit and shutting off. Hopefully it won't shut off. I don't like to have to do two separate videos, but it shouldn't matter to you. You can always click onto the second video if needed. But here we go. Sagittarius. You wild and crazy fools. What's going on? Sagittarius. I do feel very childlike. Kind of smart alecky too. Sagittarius. And Scorpio's reading, all 3 fire signs were reversed. So what's going on? All right, so for Sagittarius, October 2023, what's going on? That came right up. All right, so these 2 cards came up. We have the 31 of in the hand, so perhaps you're discovering your healing abilities, or perhaps you're realizing you have somebody's heart in your hands. The universe is your partner. The 31 is the 5 of Wands, which has to do with group activities. So you may be definitely being very active right here. The 5 of Wands is also conflicts and battles, but also the pursuit of happiness and play, acting. You know, any kind of fun group event, but it involves a lot of energy. We also have the 21 here, which is the first breath, the beginner's mind, always being like that child, that inner child. So we have 31 and 21. So the ones, our eyes have it, I'm hearing. The 21 is the world and completion. That was the center card on Scorpio's read. So there may be a connection there. You might have Scorpio in your chart or know somebody with Scorpio. So let's see where that goes. That is Pisces energy though, and this is fire energy. So let's see where that all goes. Is there anything else wants to be seen? The Eye of the Eagle also wants to come out, which is 18, and Cancer energy is the moon. The Eyes of the Eagle, and there's 2 eye cards in this deck, and this is more of the rounded eye, right, that sees all the way around, whereas the other one's more of a channeled vision. This is more of the periphery. You can see every direction. So the Eye of the Eagle rising above the fray, and again, that awakening of the eye is coming up here. And again, of course, there's very shaman energy here. But the beak is coming up as significant as well. Cancer and Pisces came up together too in Scorpio's read. But some kind of group activity or healing. Healing circle. That's what I'm getting. Healing circle. The universe is your partner. Beginner's mind. Always, you know, go back into your inner child. Right, that's where your creativity is, right? And the Eyes of the Eagle, the EA glee. I'm getting the digamma energy. The F is like 2 gamma waves. Digamma, alpha, glee. I'm getting Alf. How funny is that? I haven't thought about Alf in forever. So Alf is coming up, right? He's supposed to be an adult, but he also is very sarcastic and humorous, behaving like a child. There may be another reason why Alf is coming up. That might be somebody's name. Alfie could be coming up. Right, but I'm getting that impetuous child type of energy. So these are the 3 cards that came up for you, Sagittarius. And the bottom of the deck for you is the 40, which is the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is the most innocent, vulnerable card in the deck. And here's this full mind group think, perhaps bringing a child into the group, or that innocent mind into the group, or the think tank. And again, that's that healing circle is coming up. We have the unmarked trail, and this is that energy of the maze and being under pressure, right? The coal becoming the diamond. The unmarked trail of revelations is through extreme pressure for a long, long period of time. And the 57, which is the Three of Swords, of heartbreak and separation and disappointment. That can be heart procedures as well, but also has to do with the healing of that, the forgiveness, the apology, or just recovering from that, getting over that broken heart, and then starting over fresh in that innocent baby energy. And notice this, I love this card because it's, I don't know if you can see it, but let me see if I can focus in on that. The clock says 11:44 to 45, which is the time of my birth. So that's really cool. I love that card. And it's not my deck. So that's really cool. Okay, so leave this here. Now let's go on and see what's coming up for Sagittarius. So we know you get some water sign energy there. I just saw energy move up over here. We'll see if it comes up again. I don't have any, I mean, the flame's going, but it's no sage or anything like that. Let's see here. Where did I put I might have put it back. Oh, here it is, okay. The fluorite was coming up as the stone today, so I just wanted you to get the energy. I love rubbing that stone too. I definitely identify with that stone. And it taps into your psychic abilities. Sagittarius. I want to say Aquarius, Sagittarius. I don't know if you have Aquarius in your chart. But the every two sign relationship is, and I'm bringing it up because you're 2 signs behind Aquarius. You're always connected to 2 signs ahead of you and 2 signs behind you. You're always drawn to 2 signs ahead of you as best friends because you like being around their energy. You feel like you can always learn something from them, whereas 2 signs behind you is learning from you. So they may get on your nerves sometimes, but you're both close to both sides. So let's see, Sagittarius. Where are we going today with all that energy of yours? Sagittarius. October 2023 for the best and highest good of all who's concerned, Sagittarius. And if anyone else besides Mother, Father, Creator would like to come in, as I said before the video, please join us. Let me know that you're here. Sagittarius. Okay, first card out for you is the Page of Wands, and that's that energy that I was seeing, right? Perhaps you're all over the place energetically. This also could be a frustrated child, perhaps a sick child who's tired as well. But there's that frustrated energy, not finding the humor in things. And again, the energy is scattered. It's not focused, like the eye that I was discussing with the eagle. It's not channeled focus, it's scattered like the splatter wheel all over the place. So whether that's your energy or your child's energy, your pet, the challenge here is the 3 of Cups coming together in joy, friends, family, whatever it is for you. This is very much about the pumpkin patch right here with the pumpkin. So some kind of celebration. It's very feminine energy there. And that may be a challenge for you in this kind of energy. Maybe you deal with ADHD or something like that. You know, it could just be a really high energy person, and it's hard for you to know how to channel that energy into something constructive at times, because this is a very ungrounded energy. So you're challenged by coming together with others. Maybe they don't identify with your energy. It could be very high vibrational energy. And the underlying energy here is the Empress. This could be a mother, this could be a new child. This could be a baby who's screaming all the time. Maybe they're calling it colicky. Perhaps she's pregnant again, and so this child is not getting the attention they're used to getting. And this could be just a Taurus person as well. The recent past for you is the Five of Cups. So there's some sadness or loss, disappointment, guilt or shame here. You know, this could be a child feeling like a disappointment to their mother. Crowning your energy is the Strength card reversed. And then this could be illness, sickness. And again, this could be a pet that's sick. Someone who needs strength and courage here. And this could be the need to tame your inner beast as well. Perhaps you're energetically inappropriate at times when you're around people. Maybe you're, socially dysfunctional type of energy there. Or perhaps because you have a child, you can't get together with your friends. What's coming up here is the Four of Wands, the house, the union, the big celebration. This could be a big party. But perhaps children aren't welcome. It could be a wedding where they're not having children at the wedding. Or it could be having the wedding at home and having to deal with children but have to keep them inside the house. It's interesting. I got married at my 20s at my parents' house, which was actually, it ended up being wonderful. But definitely had to I had a babysitter for my son, and he was only 10 months old at the time. And I just told him, no matter what you do, don't walk by the room I'm in with him, because as soon as he sees me, he's going to get upset. And he was all dressed up in this sweet little outfit for the wedding. He was so cute. But of course, the babysitters, they were teenagers, and they walked right past me as I'm getting my pictures taken, and of course, he started crying. And he was very colicky, which is probably why they're bringing it up. I don't think he's got any Sagittarius in his chart, but he's Scorpio with Leo in his chart. But he had gas issues from the time he came home from the hospital. And so just every day by like 4 o'clock, he was just screaming his head off. He got frustrated very easily. He couldn't express himself well when he was little, and he was constipated. So that might be what needs to be looked at here as well. Constipation is very important because even my daughter as an adult was hospitalized for such severe pain, and they did not diagnose that. They were actually going to take her gallbladder out because they couldn't figure out what it was, even though the first procedure she had was an ultrasound where she was in so much pain that the tech said she had all this gas in her, and except nobody diagnosed that. So that may be something that you're dealing with right now. So you see yourself as the Ace of Wands, which is, maybe you see yourself as this big dick, I don't mean to be vulgar, but it's about, you see yourself as nothing but sexual energy here. But not, like in a child. So it's not something that's recognized as that, but this could just be someone who's a very passionate person. But it's towards this Empress over here. This could be a sexual awakening in a child too, or in a grown-up person who's kind of rebirthing their sexual energy. And perhaps they're not accustomed to it. It's something new for them. But it doesn't have to be sexual. It can be creative. It can be anything energetic, like a passionate project being offered here. But again, I'm getting like, Samantha from Sex and the City, like just like sex on a stick is what she would say. That's what I'm getting. What's around her, how others might see you, is the Hermit upright, shedding light on this. So that could be somebody else around you, or two very different sides of you, right? The older wise one shedding light, or a professional. This could be a doctor or other professionals, or a grandparent or a Virgo energy, shedding light on this problem. So maybe somebody took Viagra and now they can't come down, or they may be, shedding lights on other reasons why this may be happening. Maybe you're pooping all the time. Right? We talked about constipation. There could be diarrhea energy too. But again, having someone take a look at it. Maybe you have to have your penis looked at. Yeah. maybe you're getting aroused, you don't know why. That sounds like a twin flame connection. And the block here is the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, which is, there could be a mother and child energy here. They could be siblings or just two fire signs. They could actually be a connected couple, but this is like a person who's new to this energy. It doesn't have to be a child. This can be an adult. And we have Taurus, Virgo, and Leo reversed. So she could have Leo in her chart. You know, the child, this one could too. Maybe the Page of Wands represents her energy. Like I said, that could be a pet as well. What's coming up in the end there is the Queen of Pentacles, which is switching to a very different energy, more like the Empress here, only not quite the Empress yet, which could be her daughter. But this could be an earth sign, someone who's very well grounded, a very motherly person, right? Who's very natural, you know. She wouldn't be, you know, a neat freak or anything like that. She's very comfortable in the way she lives and loves to be in nature. But there's some, she might have Leo in her chart. But there's some weakness between the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands reversed there. And we have three major female energies here, right? Because we have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and then the Empress over here. So this could be a mother and her two daughters. Perhaps this daughter's been blocked because she had bad behavior here. This could be her daughter, and these could be the grandchildren, these two here, who may both be acting up and not appropriate to be part of a party because they're not behaving. And maybe it's not any issues with them, it's just they're going through something. And what is that? So what's connecting the Queen of Pentacles to what's hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Knight of Wands reversed. All right, so now we have another fire energy reversed. Page, Queen, and Knight. And I told you there were all three fire signs in Scorpio's read in the underlying energy over here, all reversed. So these could literally be each, you know, one of each, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And what's left hanging in limbo is the Fool, upright, and that would be Aries energy. So perhaps the Knight is the Aries here. Right? This also can represent her fire energy, like falling short on energy or paralyzed by her passions, or there could be a player around her that's an Aries energy. But there's this like fallen off the horse type of energy that's between them, right? But this is coming up as the two of them, right? This person and their dog or their best friend who follows them wherever they go, or is willing to follow them wherever they go, right? This one used to be the one who rushes in and saves the day, but now they just want to follow her around like a puppy. That's really cute, actually. I'm not, you know, that could be an icky, weird energy, but it's not. It's coming up as very sweet. But it's interesting, Sag, right? Because you're coming up as upright with the Ace of Wands. And you may have three other reversed fire energies around you. But again, this is your fear. This is a block. And this is a challenge coming together in joy, or coming together with friends or family. And because perhaps of the Queen of Wands reversed, right, that may or may not be you. All right, we have several different fire energies. They could all be you, because all of them are reversed, but you're upright in your fire energy. So let's see. I'll pull a few extra cards for the end in case I need it. Okay, I don't want to go too many cards here. Always end up being more than I want. All right, let's see. All right, the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. So let's see what's been going on for you, Saggy. So I like to start from a positive place so I understand the energy. All right, we have the King of Pentacles. He may have Sagittarius in his chart, but he may be He may be very well established. You know, he's just below the Emperor as far as his status at work. This also could be someone who's very responsible, taking care of a family, a business, and very well respected. He may have an air of elitism a little bit there. Again, you could have Sagittarius in his chart, but also this could be someone around him who's like the fallen angel. And there we have the Queen of Cups reversed and the Ten of Cups reversed family. And this could be someone coming clean or trying to clean up their act, right? This could be the Queen of Cups, could be being a little bit sneaky or cleaning up the house. But again, there's a lack of balance here, or being impatient, perhaps regarding the King of Pentacles right there. Maybe she wants his help and he's not helping because he's got work, or he's using that as an excuse, which, you know, traditionally a lot of men always use their work as an excuse to get out of taking care of the house or the kids, right? That was the woman's job. So we have the Ace of Cups reversed. So the King of Pentacles here could be dumping or overwhelmed. This could be crying or purging, pushed to their emotional limit, overwhelmed, trying to keep to themselves, or trying to save what little they have left of time, money, or effort here. And again, this was coming up next to Scorpio right here. So perhaps they're not willing to expend any of this time, money, or energy on this Knight of Cups, right? Who might just be trying to schmooze to get attention, or feeling jealous or rejected by the King of Pentacles, but finding peace away from a manipulator, perhaps. This could be somebody with Gemini in their chart, someone who's insecure. Perhaps somebody's tools were taken and not given back, or they just don't have the emotional tools, the spiritual tools to deal with this situation. Perhaps at night or when the full moon comes and there's a lot of energy there, and feeling this bliss state, or that the worst is over, being very present in the moment here. And again, this is reminding me of the sexual energy, like in a twin flame connection. So, and most people are not twin flame connections, so I don't want most of you to feed into that, but that could be a situation for somebody who's a Sagittarius watching this message here. So anyway, the King of Pentacles here, overwhelmed, pushed to the limit, or perhaps they're dumping on someone else. Whether the king is keeping to himself with, this could be someone who's wealthy, who's very stingy with his money. This also could be someone who's now very limited in their spending due to whatever reason. And this energy is coming in, which can represent that queen, which was in the underlying energy, the Queen of Cups reversed. Perhaps finding peace away. Again, feeling insecure here at night. Someone might be insecure in a house at night without their partner there or without a parent there. But now that the worst is over, being very present in the moment. You know, maybe someone had to learn how to get through those feelings, and they're learning to do that, to be by themselves in a house, you know, where you listen to all the noises and that kind of stuff. If you're not used to it, people get scared. Let's see what we have here. All right. So the King of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles over here. So there's a couple or two earth signs, siblings perhaps, a sister and a brother. And is that Queen of Cups, this Queen of Wands reversed over here. This could be like where there's a, the grandmother here. Perhaps the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles are her kids. And then there's these two are one of their kids, the grandkids, or three of them. Somebody has three kids, or three fire signs, or three pets who are out of control. All right, these could be the three amigos who go out and get drunk all the time. but they're not accepted in proper social circles, or they're not allowed at the adult table because they don't behave themselves. You know, that's a Thanksgiving thing, right? And cranberries too. They don't have cranberries in Whole Foods at all until Thanksgiving, all year long. All right. So who else do we have besides all this earth energy here? Taurus and Virgo, and we do have the King and Queen of Pentacles. So definitely have all of the fire signs involved here. And probably all the earth signs could be involved as well. We definitely have Aries upright, Leo reversed here, and your Sag. So all three fire signs are definitely here. This could be Virgo or Gemini over here in the underlying energies, and there's also some Cancer energy there as well. All right, let's see. Why do you have the Three of Wands, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Three of Wands, being present in the moment. Are you waiting for your ships to come in? You're waiting for a gift? It is almost your birthday. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, there we go. So this could be a near-death experience, clinginess, not wanting the cycle to end, right? Trying not to let something end. This can be dark night of the soul, can be someone with Scorpio in their chart, or just exhausted, feeling dead tired. Perhaps implementing a plan or trying to create a plan, just tired of that, of investing time, money, or effort. And there's that Ace of Cups reversed of that King of Pentacles. Tired of investing all their time, money, and energy into putting pressure on others to get things done, or just feeling overwhelmed, pushed to the emotional limit. Or people going over their limits, but it's an emotional sense. This could be the need to trigger other people, to push everyone else to get things done. They don't want to have to be responsible for everybody else. And there's the Hangman, trying to see another way, a new perspective, wanting to be still, or retire perhaps, and just be happy with themselves. To be satisfied. Perhaps without the Queen of Swords, always disagreeing with them. Or, right, this could be someone who nags someone all the time. They never see eye to eye, or perhaps they're never home, never seeing face to face. And there's that King of Pentacles again, so it's definitely him. So it could be issues since they came up together. I'm going to put that down there too. Because obviously they could be a couple. That could be his lawyer or some kind of intellectual advisor. But they're coming off as negative, or not getting back to them, not agreeing, or at a distance. And the Five of Cups is in the recent past there. The Queen of Wands upright. And she's coming up with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, which looks like it's connected with the King of Pentacles. So she was upright. She was in good standing with the family, business, or community. And then the sudden event happened. And there's some sadness here. And Scorpio had the Five of Cups over here, sad about the Ten of Cups upright over here, some kind of happy family event. It could be a wedding or something where then somebody loses their child. They don't get to see him all the time anymore. But that same energy is coming. You definitely have Scorpio in your chart, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. It feels like directly. Let's see here. So the Queen of Wands here, which is your block, reversed, is your fear. Because she was in good standing with this family, business, or community of great wealth. Until this sudden event. That could represent something like 9/11 even. Which then there was a lot of sadness and grief and recovery and boredom. or the process of learning how to love again or to receive love again after perhaps losing someone. The Empress. She's coming up reversed. So she was reversed, and then she was given a choice or an ultimatum. Right? Maybe she was being clingy and, not pulling her weight, being weak so that everyone else would do it for her. This also could be someone who's sick or not well, right? It could be your parent who needs taken care of, or this is your boss who's out of control, abusing her power or in lack mentality. And again, it could be somebody, a Taurus or Taurus in their chart, again, being given a choice or a new path or an ultimatum here. Perhaps feeling like they got the rug pulled out from under them. This could be blocks, not telling, right? A constant negative exchange here, right? And the need to face their fears. So again, this could be someone who is scared to stay in a house by themselves. Someone might feel scared to face their fears. This could be someone laughing at them because they're just being ridiculous. And again, here is someone running in, bringing more. They already have control of all the swords in the field, right? They've collected all the swords of everyone else they took down already, or perhaps they just walked away because they're standing in their truth here and saying, you guys got to be kidding, right? Didn't we talk about this before? And then there's more coming in. Somebody else is collecting them too from the field. There's a whole bunch of swords there. Ideas, words, what are they? What's being collected here? This could be promises. He's laughing because he's saying, if I had a nickel for every time you told me you would do that, I'd be a wealthy man. Because this is about ideas. So promises unfulfilled, or this could be excuses as well. I'm getting nothing but excuses from the Empress over here. So she's being given an ultimatum by this fire sign energy, which could be you, right? We see the wand right there. So the central energy is the Page of Wands reversed. This could be someone who's postpartum too, who's having issues. The Page of Wands reversed, right? This could be someone who had a miscarriage, right? But she's upright now. This could be just a new baby, like I said, who's crying all the time. This could be a new conception or having trouble conceiving and holding on to it. The Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands reversed? Why is that the main issue there? All right, we have the Eight of Cups reversed, which is, not walking away, right? This is walking away and within from something you put a lot of emotions into. And this is very uncomfortable emotions, being stuck, staying somewhere that you don't want to be. And that is this child right here, right? Perhaps they're lashing out because of that. Maybe they don't know how to deal with emotions properly and they're lashing out, or they're trying to hold their tongue, but they definitely have something to say. This could be verbal abuse as well. And the King of Cups, who's very patient and loving, right? Unconditionally loving there, even though this could be someone bitching at them all the time, and perhaps this is a child who has to be witness to that constantly, and that's now causing problems for the child, or the pet even could be scared. There's a pet. Okay, so the fighting between two people in a house could be traumatizing the dog or the child, and this could be a baby too who can't speak for themselves. Maybe you have no idea that the child's aware of what's going on, but of course they're conscious. The challenge here is the Three of Cups. Trying to come together in joy or celebrate, hang out with friends, go to the farm to see the pumpkins. Now we have the Ten of Wands reversed with the Seven of Cups upright. So this is about, wanting to take a load off, dump all their responsibilities. Lots of things they want to do that they love to do. Perhaps, just wanting to kick your feet up and relax. This is dumping your loads and responsibilities, your burdens. to do all the things you always dreamed of? Why do you feel challenged to be able to do any of that stuff? Or this child, if it's a child, it's because they're young and they maybe haven't earned enough money to do those kind of things. But this person, whether it's an adult or child, just wants to dump everything. This also could be someone pooping all the time. Pooping and peeing, pooping and peeing, pooping and peeing. And then challenged by coming together because you're always changing diapers. Again, stressed out, not sleeping, suffering in silence, having nightmares, or it's a nightmare. And again, someone might not be handling motherhood very well here. All right, someone's not in their integrity, or someone's telling everybody else's secrets, or this is some kind of, turn of events or downturn or slowdown here. This could be a secret passion in a twist of fate, or somebody's aide or babysitter or nurse or sister left, no longer babysitting for them. All right, maybe somebody couldn't get up that early, or there was some kind of deception here, and we have Libra reversed, Pisces or perhaps Virgo reversed. We have Cancer reversed here, and feeling defenseless to all the energies coming in or being ganged up on here. So you as Sagittarius probably feel ganged up on here by these energies here, Pisces, Cancer, and Libra, or just those energies in somebody's chart. And I'm getting a hospital chart. Defenseless to the energies. I'm getting something with charting. I don't know if somebody's working in a hospital as a nurse or a doctor and having charting issues, not liking the system. The Strength card is reversed in your now moment, crowning here, which is coming up as the Page of Wands reversed. So again, weakness, the need for strength and courage, to not be afraid. This could be somebody with extreme anxiety. There could be autism here. And again, it could be a pet, like I said. And this could be a father and child here. Maybe he had the same issues when he was young. All right, so he's the only fire sign that comes up upright. The mother and the children are all reversed. So perhaps it's something the mother has had, but the father ends up taking care of it because he doesn't have the issue. And then we have the Sagittarius energy. So the King of Wands is coming up as Sagittarius. And again with the wand. So this is the King of Wands right here. The King of Wands is offering an ultimatum to the Empress, which could be his mother or his wife. And here is the Four of Wands coming up for you, Sag. Why does Sagittarius have the Four of Wands? Well, this is about, this is victories. This is feeling like a failure or fell off the wagon. This is somebody who's really needy for attention or has a bad reputation, right? Doing things under the radar, getting paid under the table. Coming full circle though here. This could be someone turning around, not watch them getting dressed. Like someone saying turn around, like they're in the dressing room or something like that. And they're saying turn around, don't look. And again, if someone's having like a wedding at the house, everything's kind of makeshift. So you don't have all the separate rooms. So someone might have to make sure that they don't look when they're dressing. This also could be somebody who's in the pool naked because it's usually their own pool and there's usually nobody there. This could be a neighbor that's spying. That just came out. I just posted an Instagram with the nosy neighbor. So that could be coming up. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy too. This could be fire signs on either side of this Pisces or divine feminine energy. Or again, like all of the weeds from the two neighbors growing into her yard. I definitely can relate to that. This could also be getting the guys to come clean up the property for this event. You see yourself as that Ace of Wands. You look like you're coming up as that King of Wands upright. So even if you're a feminine Sagittarius, you could be in your masculine energy, having mastered your passions. And there it was reversed. So everything was like the opposite, and then all of a sudden was turned around. There's frustration, a lack of arousal, or inability to conceive or conceive of something until it arrived. Like, this is a bold move. It just comes in, and it is. It's like bold movement forward, traveling, moving mountains. Perhaps not able to conceive, and then all of a sudden, like, out of the ethers pops this energy right here. Cancer upright, Libra reversed. This could be a warrior as well. This could be, if this is sexual frustration, this is representing your energy. Like, you want to go. You're ready to go. Going the distance, going for speed. She's all alone in her time of need. So you might want to listen to Cake. I think the name is called Going the Distance. So some kind of turn of events or slow down or twist of fate here that, right, gave new inspiration here to you about a secret passion, perhaps. Perhaps somebody with Libra in their chart, perhaps a Cancer. That could be Cancer, Sun or Rising, and then the Moon's reversed as well. So some kind of subconscious energies bubbling up there, deception or the need to get up really early, the wake-up call here, and feeling defenseless to those energies in the morning. With somebody else shedding light on that fact. And then issues at work here. That could be a third party through work or financial issues at work. There's some kind of issue with coming together to co-create. But it's changed here. There was someone who was not working or disabled or being still or lazy or seen that way. This could be a strike as well, or being very stubborn. And we have two knights here. And the Lovers. And a painful end. So this is something that might have happened in the past where both knights were reversed. And again, this knight came up in both reads, Scorpio and Sagittarius. Maybe they were both out of work, or they were both injured. That could be a car accident where they both got hurt, like a painful ending or ending pain, or just a long cycle of a really hurt couple, and then a divorce here, or a divorce that took forever to say adios, okay, for a final decision. Okay, we have Libra there, and Gemini there, and Aquarius, Capricorn. The block here, we have the Hermit right there. The Hermit. Hermit's looking back and shedding light. And that could be doing shadow work too. This could be going to a doctor to look at a medical past to see what the issue is, and doing work on it, going through files, right, getting everything aligned, doing research. Just putting out one right after the other. This could be doing blood work too. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, who's released. Is she released from a job? Is she released from her duties? Is she released from her anxieties? Someone's trying to figure out how to help this person, whether it's anxieties or lack of sleep, whatever it is. And this is someone looking back at their past or their old files to see what we could see. Or maybe wanting to take journals and do research. That could be that could be what Sagittarius is interested in. The block here is the Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, the wake-up call, the decision, the judgment, but upright is okay. This could be some kind of, Red Cross, saving people, helping out. Or it's an Aquarius energy. And this is like, this guy's got a big horn, you know, like the Pied Piper, but it's like the little kid coming up with their little cup and saying, "Can I do it too?" Right? But that, you know, there may be an inequity here. This is someone who's too young or isn't able to share in that way. You know, it's very sweet of you to offer, but you're too young, you're too vulnerable, you're too inexperienced to share. It's an announcement. There's some kind of inequity or scam here between, this could be a marriage, a religion, a religious leader. This could be the establishment, the all boys club over here. Is this a priest who did something to a child, right? And made them believe that nothing's been done that's wrong. So this could be calling out someone. This could be a child who didn't tell the establishment that the Queen of Wands made some kind of judgment call on them or made a call to them that the establishment didn't know about. So your challenge, Sagittarius, is this coming together over here in joy or socializing, you know, being normal and being able to have friends or be around people. And the block for you is the Queen of Wands reverse, which could be out of control social energies there. Maybe she's got a sex addiction. Maybe she is, you know, out, you know, partying all the time. But there's 3 of them here. 1, 2, 3. Are they all 3 sick with the same illness? Are they all weak and needing strength or courage or scared of everything because of a mother who was like that? You're coming up like as the only one with any balls in the family. Between the Empress, the Queen of Wands reversed, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands reversed. Or do they all still have the same illness? Maybe they're literally ill. I'm just, the way I stated that was because this could be an actual illness, or it could be psychosomatic, or being deemed as psychosomatic. This could be a spiritual wound that needs to be healed. But most traditional mainstream medicine would never recognize something like that as a real illness. They would call you crazy. So here is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Some kind of lie or split or a divide here. I'm getting like someone putting the sword at her feet, like just putting the sword down in the ground and walking away to find peace. Here's your sword. I'm going away. And there's the King of Swords. So he's putting his sword down. I've got these 6 other swords. I'm good with that. You can have this sword. I'm going. He's going to start over again and manifest on his own. So whether this is, I mean, this could be a couple right here. So who came up? Yeah, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. And now here's the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, which can represent the 2 same people, just reversed roles. Like here he's in his masculine, here he's in his inner child. Here she's in her feminine, here she's in her masculine. And then we have the Magician coming up, so that could be a Gemini or a Virgo energy here, either one of them. Remember, we have the Queen of Pentacles there, so it's Earth there, and then we have the Emperor reversed. So the Emperor reversed is either abusing his control, or he's sick or stepping down from power. But this is also, you know, he's traditional power, and the Magician is alternative power. And this could be the King of Swords wanting to start something new in an alternative way, as opposed to the Emperor's old way of doing things. He may be separating from the Emperor to go his own way, to start, you know, the new way of doing things, the alternative way, being open to other things, having all the tools they need, using their DNA, the actual healing powers. And then we have the Hermit coming up here right next to the Emperor, which is right down here. Hermit could be looking at the Emperor reversed or his charts for the King of Wands, who could be giving this ultimatum to the Empress on behalf of the Emperor over here. And again, this could be the Emperor's doctor, his advisor, his child, Virgo, Aries reversed, Gemini or Virgo upright, perhaps Aries there too. So, and then we have those two knights again, the two love, the ones of great affection. So they're not working or they're not moving right now due to great pain or a painful ending. Maybe they're dealing with their parents' divorce or, you know, an illness of one of their parents. But again, that could be their own. They may feel paralyzed, you know, unable to function in a way. There could be jealousy here or resistance, but there is great affection here. Or that this is Gemini is a pain in the ass is what's coming up here. That could be also coming up right there. So let's see if these guys come up again. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. And there's the Knight of Cups coming up with the Lovers and the pain. Ending the pain, a painful ending, getting a massage or giving one. But again, there's two Knights again coming up. So that Knight of Pentacles reversed could also represent the Knight of Wands reversed, unless that's a separate person. There could be two sides of themselves, right? The more lazy, earthy part, and then the part that feels paralyzed by their passion, so they're not actually lazy. And there is Justice here, but the Devil is present. So is this Libra Capricorn? Or is this someone who's swearing in court who's the Devil, so they're lying? It could just be a Capricorn person, and that doesn't mean they're lying. But if it's not a Capricorn, and it's the Devil, that could be someone swearing to tell the truth, but you're dealing with the Devil, so they don't tell the truth, they're the Devil. So someone having to swear in court, and it could be dealing with the ball and chain. So of course, you know, there's always issues in that. A lot of emotions that come up, of passions flying there, withholding time, money, and effort, with clarity, but it knocks them off balance, causes them to fight at home or over the home, depression, arrogance, okay, sleeping in the same house, right, with no joy. So why is the Fool here? The Sun. So it could actually be a sun child. And the Fool card is, you know, with their pup and the sun at their back, and here's the child with the sun at their back, and this could be their pet. But maybe their pet bites or something, right? Maybe they're negative, or they're not talking, or they have an infection. Maybe they're sick. I'm sorry if your pet is sick. But there they look free. I don't know if the pet is happy with that, though. This could be horseback riding, too, since there's a horse there. Maybe the pet may feel insecure around the child when the adults aren't around. But this is a happy family or a happy ending here. That could be a vacation right there, right, where they're finally free right here. But there's somebody who's being negative or You know, everyone else is really happy except for the Page of Swords reversed. Let's see what came up after that. Sagittarius, are we still going? Yep. Video's still working, sorry. Let's see. Okay. So with the Fool, the Queen of Pentacles could be paralyzed by her own passions. And then the Fool with an open heart is feeling free to take a leap of faith and make a bold move here. Aries and Cancer, hanging out to see another way, a new perspective, to be wise. Also Pisces or Capricorn and Cancer, and then Aries up there. And perhaps wanting to sleep on it to make sure they make a wise decision before, in order to recover or get back into the fold, come out of exile, to break patterns, or after having dropped the ball or the facade, no more daily routine or the day-to-day, the daily routine, no more acting, no more performing, coming in as the dark night, and if anyone gets in their way, they're just going to walk right over them, right? This is getting past the religious leader, getting past the children who might stand in their way, right? There may be a parent who has passed, and this is the dark night energy walking right over. It could be a Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. And then the Hierophant, right? Demanding a divorce, a break in a contract, leaving a religion, in a turn of events, a twist of fate, in a scam or lack of equity, having to do with the Page of Swords, who's now upright, stepping up to the plate. The Chariot and the Hanging Man. All right, so some kind of play here. This can be a fight, but it doesn't feel like fighting energy here. You know, we have rest, stillness, driving, freedom. So some kind of play here, activities, a group event at the house, perhaps sports, or just coming together to play. There may be some depression or need to heal here. And that's coming up as these two over here, like making it the kind of a haven for people who have been discharged, maybe going to another facility after a hospitalization, right? After rest, bed rest, or very much needed rest or break. And again, not being able to go back to work or no more daily grind. Keeping to themselves, keeping their energies clear, saving perhaps, being practical, perhaps dealing with a negative past, or not wanting the kids to come see them right now. Might be too much energy for them to handle. After a procedure, perhaps a heart procedure, or some kind of disappointment. You know, this could be a game that got rained out as well, and the kids were really disappointed. And then we have the Death card there. Someone might have just tripped or just fell down out of nowhere. They were recovering and then they fell. I don't know if I hope no one fell to death, but that's a possibility right there. It's like, and if someone did pass, it's like they passed and then somebody else just walked right over them. This could be someone who got hit. Even could be an animal. I'm not getting like a car, but there is a car right here. So, did somebody get hit? Hope not. But it could just be that somebody was recovering already from some kind of hospitalization and then fell. And perhaps fell to their death. Or this could be a Scorpio, you know, who just picked them right up and took them right back. We have the Queen of Wands, which could be a Scorpio person right there. And then we have two independent people. This could be somebody with Taurus in their chart and or Libra in their chart. This could be the death of these two energies. This could be a divorce, a break in contract, like I said before, or leaving, discharge from a hospital. This is some kind of ending, or between Taurus reversed and Libra reversed, but also Scorpio upright here. Libra may be sad. This came up as the last card in Scorpios, so that could be Scorpio or somebody else. This could be somebody with Libra in their chart, feeling sad or feeling guilty over here about them having to come in because they can't work, and withholding or saving for time, money, and energy for a new life, perhaps. So they can't help right now, but the Page of Swords then steps up to the plate. Let's see if we can put this way a little bit more so you can see the cards on the table. So we have the Two of Swords, which is clarity here, gaining clarity or news that comes in here with the Page of Swords about a third party or bad influences here, or social distancing requirements, or what they need to do. You know, hospital instructions on discharge could be coming up, what you need to do to get back up on your feet, and then finding your freedom and get when you're allowed to do this, when you're allowed to do that, when you can walk, when you can run. So it's like getting instructions. So Sagittarius. All I can tell, you got a lot of little fire energy go around you. I think you're the King of Wands. You're coming up as that energy. But the Emperor came up around the Hermit as well. Now the Hermit could be the one, the Emperor could be the one giving advice to the King of Wands over here, even though he may be the one injured or having issues here. Or maybe this is the King of Wands wishing the Emperor were still here in his life to help him at this moment. That could be coming up as well. All right, so now from the messages of love for Sagittarius. It came right up. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. There's some kind of addiction is affecting this relationship. Try something you've never done before. And go slow. Take time to get to know each other. And this is true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. True love goes slow. So it looks like you're getting to know somebody new, but you're dealing perhaps with somebody else or your own addiction here. Okay? But don't dismiss the red flags. And try, if something hasn't worked yet, then try something in another way. Okay. Okay. So go slow, but always rise and be love. I'll see you next time, Saggy. Good luck with this. Have a great October. Bye.